What's up, y'all? This is Lush Exchange on your Wednesday night. Wet Wednesdays. We ain't did that in a while. Wonder what we're going to be talking about today. I just don't even know. But welcome, everybody. I appreciate everybody joining us tonight, each and every night, same time, every Wednesday. You know, just sometimes this is therapy for us. It really is. So I just appreciate you guys for always tuning in to us each and every week. But please, we're trying to get to 300. So hit that subscribe if you're here right about now. Hit subscribe. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, go over to YouTube and go ahead and subscribe to us. It's Lush Exchange. You can't miss it. Type it into YouTube. You can find it. But we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves. You don't know who we are. We're going to start it off on the opposite side. I'm always introducing myself first. Let's go ahead and introduce this lovely lady right here.
I am Miss Nikki.
Hey, Miss Nikki.
And wait.
Can we say a word about the Cowboys, Nicole? See, look at it. Somebody already want to talk about the Cowboys. And I'm Miss Maggie T. Up in here. What's up, Facebook user? I don't even see your name quite yet.
Right. I don't see it either.
I think maybe because I have to make sure it's private and stuff, like, public.
But no, you cannot say nothing about the Cowboys. How about that?
Yeah, you can't say nothing about the Falcons either, because no, we're not
ain't that kind of show.
No, it's not that kind of show. So, sorry.
Not to say we won't have an episode like that, because hey, when we played each other,
that's right.
That was funny.
I know it was fun, and we had her on the show and everything. We was talking all kinds of mess, and just an opportunity just to do that. I absolutely love it. Okay, so we are here letting y'all know what we're talking about today. Today, we are on this very topic. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but why can't men handle the same treatment that they inflict after cheating?
Why so come?
Why? I want to know why. Phone lines are open, and y'all can call on in and tell us what you feel. You can say, hold up, woman. Don't you start this. Us men got something to say. This the day that you call in and tell us about it. But why? And go ahead and put already. All right
then, Keith.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, we going there. Look, I told you don't know what we're talking about on Lush Exchange. You just never know. We can be sweet and innocent one day, then we finna just call you out the next. You just never know. So yes,
man, I needed that.
Pussies. You know what, AJ? I'm just gonna make sure you're not. I'm gonna act like you're not here. But you know what? Whatever.
He said, I'm welcome. I can't.
No, whatever. His little ears. But you might learn something today, Mr. Sir. So you'll know how to not cheat. How about that? Here we go. Because we are conditioned to have massive egos. The man is always right. Okay. Why I got see? I see it was gonna pass some issues. I already knew it. I was prepared for it. We got the phone line open.
I was gonna say, call in and tell us why it shouldn't be that, or why it's not that, if it's not the case.
But let's go ahead and go into why we think that men just behave differently when they're cheated on, and they're the one that's dishing it and doing it, and but old girl decided, you know what? Guess what, baby? I can do it too. Oh, y'all fall out, have fits. Oh, the world I'm about to die. I can't live without you. I'm saying this is from experience now. Now, not saying I try not to go into all detail. Don't say I'm not saying light-skinned women don't cheat. All right, I'm just saying that, but just saying though. But I have left, and it was just still a whole, I just couldn't eat and sleep. I was drinking water all day. And I was like, that's your problem, sir. You need to get that together. Because, look, when I leave a situation.
Women cheat when they're not in love anymore. Men cheat because the damn day ends in a Y.
Sunday, freak day, whatever day you want to call it. Just an excuse to go ahead and get them that red bone that you saw on the corner.
And pants. There you go. And that's coming from a man. Now that's real shit right there. That's real.
And we're going to break it down too, you guys. We breaking it down for both sexes. But we're going to definitely go ahead and get into our why we think so. To me personally, I just feel like, most men, especially when they feel like they can get away with it, to them, it's nothing. It's just like, they might not even be in love with the person. They just want to hit it and quit it because it was easy. They was throwing it at them and it was something they can do real quick. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even feel like they're going to, look at Ray Charles. He was like, bitch, I'm not going to leave my wife for you. I'm just, you're my entertainment on the road. And I don't know if you ever watched the movie Ray, but with Jamie Foxx.
Of course.
But it was like, no, I'm not leaving my wife for you. So it's, I just feel like it's an ego boost. It's like, oh, I still got it. Especially if you've been in a long-term relationship with somebody. I feel like it's an ego boost. Maybe y'all going through some things and, you want to be stubborn and like, you know what? I'm going to go fuck another one.
Mike don't agree with that. I'm talking about Shelton the fuck out of here with that. Oh, you don't agree with that one, Mike. I'm sorry,
see?
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, that's why we're going to break it down.
2 wrongs don't make a right. If she cheat, I'm not, because I ain't no hoe. Laugh out loud. If she cheat, she's going to think I am, and it'll eat her ass up, and I'll love it.
So you'll you'll make up text messages. You the type that'll sit there and act like
cheating.
you in the library reading, and she thinking you gone. You don't turn your phone off and everything. You that type of dude.
Now, actually, I don't know about that one. I think that's reverse. I think the women are the ones that cheat trying to fill a void. Men just cheat because they want some new pussy.
What you think, Nikki? What you think? Why do men act differently?
I honestly, because they don't think. They just don't think. They don't think about that. When they're doing, they're thinking of one thing. That's what they're thinking about. Yeah, they're only thinking with that head down there. That's the only head they're thinking. They ain't thinking up here because they're not thinking, damn, what if she finds out? Or they're not thinking, how would I feel if she does it to me? They don't think about none of that. Once their little Peter has stood at attention because of some new, that's all they're thinking about is in the new. That's all they're thinking about. They don't think past that. After that orgasm, after she, I won't
fell in love, after she don't fucking fell in love, you don't
think about what happens after that. So they just and I'm not going to say all men. I'm not going to group you all together because not all men are the same. However, a lot of y'all just don't damn think.
Someone said
there's no profound reason. They just don't think.
I mean, y'all disagree with us. If you don't feel that we talking the truth, let us know. They're like, hell no, y'all wrong.
Plenty of hoe ass women out here. Yes, there are. I agree with that.
I absolutely agree. Well, we talking about you men right about now. We're gonna get to the women's. We will.
Because we are equal opportunity around here.
We are exactly. We ain't here to just bash men all day long because we some damn dirty ass dogs ourselves. Okay. Now I mean, I said light skinned women don't cheat. I'm just saying. So other folks.
Men cheat because we horny. That's it. Laugh aloud. But I don't cheat though. Oh, James, you different, huh? Okay.
Oh, you're a little different. Okay.
Yeah, you different. Okay. But yeah, I agree with that. There ain't no other reason other than some new nookie.
Well, you know what? Actually, yes, men do. Some men now. There's an exception to it. We ain't saying all, but the majority of them asses just be out there in the streets doing what they want to do. Because it's like, you know what? It's just new ass. I don't care. I'm gonna let her know I don't want nothing else after that fact. But of course, she gonna get in her feelings like, no, that's my new boo, and I'm gonna make sure your girlfriend gonna find out about it. I'm finna send pictures and text message and everything else because you hit me up. Now, you got to watch who you gonna be creeping with now, because some of them want entitlement.
Think about. Right. That's another thing they don't think about. They ain't worried about who.
Yeah, they just see a big ass. It's like, whoo. Oh yes, let me go ahead and grab that. Guess what? That's the craziest motherfucker you can ever lay your peen in. But you did it.
Fuck your world all the way up.
You did it because she done brought you some apple pie to work and fix you a Thanksgiving meal, and your wife ain't cooking but some TV dinners. You just like, you know what, man, I'm getting a full meal while I'm at work. Oh, you just fell for that. I'm just saying.
But we do think situations and circumstances sometimes dictate how or what a man will or won't do. I believe that.
Oh, I believe it. Look at this. Somebody said penis and Virginia too accessible that these
it holds no value. For real. It holds no value, really.
Somebody said, tell me, where does cheating start? Is it the thought cheating or flirting, or first when you
then when you act on it?
Well, that's a good question, because
that is a good question.
I am a flirter. I'm not gonna lie. Don't mean I'm gonna meet up with you. I might just say,
there's a huge difference between flirting and cheating. So I guess the question, when does cheating start? Maybe with intent. If there's intent, then you done already.
I mean, you're flirting a little bit. Then now you screen captures of something going on. You know what? I just happen to just throw this in your inbox a little bit so you can see my body parts. Like, oh, it's just a little bit more of flirting. Now I flirt and tell you you're cute all day. Oh, your hair nice. Oh, I like that beard. I'll do that all day long. Flirt and put a little emojis under your picture. But I ain't gonna be sending you none unless I'm trying to pursue somebody. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be sending some pictures to you.
Yeah, see, to me, that's you sending pictures and shit. That's intent.
Definitely.
So for me, it starts with the mental, not just the physical act. It starts with the mental, in my opinion.
Because I'm not insecure. I don't think Nikki's insecure about. Let's say we're walking with our dude, and he sees another beautiful young lady, and we're both looking like, man, she is gorgeous, and you walk on.
You know I'm gonna look too. Now, there's a difference in looking and just being damn disrespectful.
Turn your whole head
right here with If I'm sitting right here with you, then damn it, don't stare, and you bet not turn around neither. looking is one thing.
I'm looking right at you. What am I at, sir?
Don't get disrespectful with it.
We on this
I'm sitting right here in this.
But let's go ahead, since everybody giving their opinions, let's go ahead and break it down to why. For both, since y'all just thinking we hating on the men's, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the reason why men and women see cheating differently.
Because we're just different. We think totally differently. Like, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. It's very true. We think opposite. We're totally opposite from each other in how we think. We're emotion driven, and y'all, I don't know what the fuck drives y'all sometimes. Because
there's some scientific studies to it. There's definitely some studies to it. I did my little research, ladies and gentlemen. We always come with it. We always come with it. So this is what we found as far as, I don't even have the right document out. Let me get it to my phone. I swear I do this every time. But we will have this. Go ahead.
I was just going to read a comment while you're getting the document.
I'm going to do it from my phone.
I saw somebody say, okay, if it's mental, then how many times a day do you cheat? I'm single, honey, so I don't got to cheat.
Thank you. You do what you want when you're single. You have Tom, Dick, and Harry at the door every other night because you're single. I'm just saying. So this ain't got to go with cheating and singleness. This is a whole relationship we're talking about. But
now, that's a different story.
I had to do it for my phone. But for many men, sex is sex. And relationships are relationships. And the two do not necessarily overlap. Thus, a man who casually cheats may do so without feeling a significant degree of emotional connection to a mistress, while a woman who cheats could see things differently with sex and emotional connection. When women cheat, there is usually an element of romance, intimacy, connection, or love. Women tend to not cheat unless they feel either unhappiness in their primary relationship or an intimate connection with their new partner. And either could cause a woman to move on from her primary relationship. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to cheat to satisfy sexual urges with fewer thoughts of intimacy. For them, infidelity can be an opportunity, primarily sexual action that in their minds does not affect their primary relationship. So pretty much they're not going to leave their relationship. They will sometimes cheat just for the sex, even when they are perfectly happy in their relationship. What y'all think about that?
And some people don't believe that. They're like they have to have a reason. They like why fucks people up sometimes, because that's like unheard of or doesn't make sense sometimes to us. Because like, damn it, if I'm giving you everything,
and you're happy,
I'm your freak, I'm your peace when you need it. I cook, I clean, I cater to you, I do everything right. Why? The answer is still why. If you cheat on me, why? Because sometimes we internalize that. We're like, what the fuck did I do? Why? What made you do this to me? What did I do?
We're attached emotionally to you.
And we have to get out of that thinking. It's not you, boo-boo. It's him. He cheated because he wanted to.
He wanted to.
Not because you did anything wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Come on, y'all. The phone line's open. We need men and women calling in and give us what you think. Do you agree with what I just told y'all? Or is that,
thinking? Men just like new pussy. It's that simple.
Thank you. Honesty. Just honesty. Because exactly, when women go out and look for somebody, they're really trying to find you a replacement, to be honest. Especially if she's unhappy, depressed.
I love all this honesty I'm seeing. They're just horny, plain and simple.
Okay, James again, he don't cheat. We don't cheat. I'm saying light-skinned women, we don't cheat. I'm just letting you know too, James. We're part of that. We're part of that crew. We're gonna have our members only jacket on because we don't cheat.
Okay, so when a woman breaks up with a woman for cheating, it's much easier for her to find another partner as opposed to when a woman breaks up from a man.
No, I don't absolutely agree. And I can tell you this, I've actually been in thing with the woman, and it devastated me when we kind of stopped talking, a little bit. It wasn't like a full out relationship. We just kind of hung out and I just kind of got it comfortable. You know how you get attached. I got used to being around her, and it was like that was my cool friend. It was like we was just like real close, and it hurt me. I was like, we ain't gonna talk no more. We ain't cool no more. You just don't know me. I text and everything, but she was on some shit anyway. She was already on her a whole nother thing. Like, women ain't no better. I'm telling you that. They got, we all got emotional issues, and imagine dating one that just bat crazy. So, I ain't gonna never say I'm leaving men because I'm just, hell no. I've tried both sides of the border and all of them fucking crazy. So I'm just keeping it real. So, but seriously, no, I disagree with that. You can be very emotionally attached to a female as well. Like, if that's what your preference is, if that's who you're in love with. No, it doesn't matter if it's a man and a woman. But thank you for that comment. Some people think that.
Right.
Let's see.
A lot of thirsty simps and tricks out here.
Cheating is there you go. We took the right one.
Right. Another relationship, getting booty. He was just horny for some new.
Yeah.
No,
James,
it's still cheating. I'm gonna whoop you.
James, you
it don't matter why.
You sure sound like an expert, but I'm just saying you don't cheat.
For somebody who don't cheat.
Let me sip my tea. Iced tea. What's this?
Do you tell a man what will be cheating for you before you start a relationship? I think those are good conversations to have. If you have certain expectations or boundaries that you do not want crossed, then you damn sure better communicate those. Otherwise, it's your fault.
You know what?
So,
And that's a good one.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, because like me, I naturally flirt. Someone I might be getting with don't like that. They just, hell no, you can't be looking at him like that. Like, I'm sorry. We didn't discuss this, but this is just who I am. Then you got to, I'm not going to change who I am, for one thing.
Right.
But that's a good thing. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that.
You better discuss boundaries and expectations. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure. Discuss it.
What Tamisha talking about? Who you talking about who don't commit?
Because you don't commit, huh?
Men
probably talking to James, because James said he's talking about he don't cheat. Yeah, you can't cheat if you ain't committed.
James, you know what? Call in, sis. We want to hear about how you don't cheat then. The numbers at the bottom, people. Yes. The lies he telling. We don't believe you, boo-boo. We just don't believe you.
Right.
But seriously, who in the comments, actually, let's get for real. Who's cheated and how did that affect you with everything else? We want to hear about that.
We so do.
We're gonna
get all in your biz.
Yeah, we want to hear about it. Y'all hear about our business. We want to hear about yours. That's what we want to do.
You say y'all gonna get off me. Okay, we'll get off you. Okay, question for the men. Why is it that you can give everything to someone in a relationship, never cheat, give respect, sex, take care of home, she cheats, and then treat you like shit because you leave the situation?
I've heard about that. That's that toxic stuff. That is that toxic. Just don't give a fuck about. You just like the fact that you just a body.
Yeah.
You're doing all of that. Sometimes men, we can, not we, but men, you guys could give a little too much sometimes, a little too early in a relationship, especially if you're not having that conversation with her to see if or you're not figuring out that this is going to be the one. You're just trying to catch her. Sometimes you guys can do a little too much, and they're a little cold.
Okay, we have a caller.
Oh, we got a caller.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, you sound a little bit muffled, but I can hear you.
I probably can't hear Maggie.
No, this is AJ. I know who that is.
Is this AJ?
Yes.
I know that voice.
What you got to say?
So I just got to say I could cook at 14. So if a girl ever left me, I'm gonna think it's because I'm too good for her. You feel me? If you got a man that can cook, that's just total passion. There ain't no reason to leave.
I mean, you can cook, but what else can you do?
At 14.
Are you only 14, AJ?
I'm gonna keep it PG because I'm 14.
You better keep it PG, god dang it. Get hung up on.
I can clean too.
You can clean and you can cook. Okay. Do you have a job?
I'm no scrub. And I'm working at 14. I'm no scrub.
Okay.
You ain't no scrub. Okay.
Okay. Think highly of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that because you got some dudes who just lazy, want the girl to do everything. I had 2 things from a girl. Make sure you're working and make sure you can clean. Anything else, I got that.
Well, yeah, that's the bare minimum. I agree with you, AJ.
Mm-hmm. You learning.
I'm gonna leave it off like that, and I'm out.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, AJ. You redeem yourself. That wasn't too bad. But somebody said, well, I was married 15. I thought you said at 15. I thought I read at 15. I was like, wait, what? Well, I was married
15 years and didn't cheat until we had to talk that it was over in year 13. Then to be true, I didn't care anymore.
So why did you hang on for 2 years? That's what I want.
Right. 2 more years after it was over? Oh, Lord.
Lord,
Marvin, why you laugh at my comment? I don't know what comment you're speaking of. James, ain't it an age limit in here?
Look, we can't block. We can't,
Yeah, we can't control who hops on, but we'll start putting a disclaimer: must be 18 years of age or older.
Mm-hmm. AJ just find his way up in here. That's what happens.
Right.
We kill him every week because he know better. He know better, but he don't listen. It's just the typical 14-year-old. Because shoot, I was show a mess at 14. I ain't gonna lie. That was my pops and stepmother. The ish I used to.
The ish I used to see. Ooh.
Yeah, that was kind of my stepfather. Just a little bit finding things in the glove department. I'm like, y'all ain't even into it no more. Why you got to have these little pieces of stuff?
Wow.
What are you doing, stepdaddy? What you doing, stepdaddy? Oh, I am not a fool to cheating. My granddaddy was damn cheating. I heard stories about my grandma had to pull him out the house back when it was like no phones, back in the day when it's you could probably be cheating with a whole family on the next block and won't even know it. Y'all just run into the grocery store and there go daddy right there. What you mean? That child look just like you. This is back in those days.
Nowadays with technology, and because y'all aren't careful, y'all asses be getting caught.
Exactly. But let's get into this next one right here. Now that we went into the reasons why men and women cheat so differently, of course, we got people scared to call in, but is cheating to get back at your partner the answer?
No, I'll go ahead. No, it's not the answer. Because, and I think somebody just asked the same thing. Yeah, what do you ladies think about revenge cheating? So you're right on time. You're right on time with it.
There you go, user right there.
Right, Facebook user, whoever you are.
Right on time.
No, revenge cheating is wrong. Revenge cheating is, the two wrongs do not make a right. But hey, it's not the answer. But sometimes it's necessary. In my case, it was necessary because I had a dude. We were engaged. I thought I was gonna marry this man. Father of my second daughter, and he was just a dog. He dogged the shit out of me. Okay, and at one point I found out for the upteenth time, and I was finally fed up. Like R. Kelly said, when a woman is fed up, you can talk to her till you blue in the face. But if she is not fed up with her own bullshit, if she is not done, then you can talk till you blue, and it's not gonna register. So finally, I just got fed up. I was like, look, we're done. I need you to get out. It was my name on the lease, so I need you to move around. He refused to go. So I was just living day to day, just unhappy with this roommate that wouldn't move the fuck around. So damn it, I got sick of it, and I cheated. I finally cheated, and I didn't hide it. I left it in the open on purpose because I wanted him to find out. I didn't just want to say, hey, I'm cheating on you.
He want him to discover it and be heard.
I want you to discover it. And
what happened to Nikki?
Let's see what happens. And he was hurt. He was devastated. I'll never forget it. It was Thanksgiving. We had to go to his family's house and all that stuff. Eat all the good food. And I'm eating. I'm fine because he found out right before we were supposed to go, to his mama's house.
Oh, them feelings.
And I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked that he was butthurt. He was so butthurt, matter of fact, that he could not eat Thanksgiving dinner. And it was his mama's food. And you eat mama's food and you eat mama's dessert.
Oh, he at mama house. She probably pulled to the side, baby. What's wrong with you? Today you ain't eating.
He couldn't eat, and I guess he was just shocked. And I'm sorry, not sorry. But shit, you need to feel what this shit feels like, because obviously nobody did your ass the way you did all of them. So I had to do it. I did it for womankind.
I'm sorry.
Look at me justifying, but no. It ultimately though, that's what got him out of my fucking house. Like, you had to go, and I wasn't gonna call the laws. I wasn't gonna do all that. So I found another goddamn way, and I did what I had to do. And you had to go, and that was the only way that you were going to go, because I stayed all the other times I found out. I stayed, I took him back after we fought, all that bullshit. Otherwise, this is my early 20s, so I ain't fooling with that shit now. Try it if you want to. But see, back then, that is something I had to go through and learn through, and I had to get your ass. I need you to see what this shit feels like. So,
I had a whole. Let me read this comment though. He's just talking about
Nikki.
But my comment to something you said earlier was not necessarily true. Men don't just cheat because they want some new pussy. Some do cheat, like women, to fill a void. However, they're small. Yes, there are a small few, select few that really just be wanting to find them some love.
I believe that too.
There's some good, some guys just ain't getting it from that lady. Sometimes she can be dog ass, and
okay.
We can be ruthless too now.
Right.
So not me, light skinned women don't cheat now. So, but don't worry about what Nikki just said. She had a reason. But
that was long time
ago. That was
when
she was young.
we were like 23, 24.
But no, I definitely had my situation with, of course, staying in the relationship, knowing this man is cheating. I kind of suspected it when I, of course, first moved in together, left mama house, excited, first job, young. I'm 19, 20. Of course, damn, I'm pregnant now, so I can't be up under my mama. So it was one of those. I had to make an adult decision, live with this man, and this man was dogging me out. And guess what? But of course, I didn't. It's like, no, I know. I haven't proved it yet. I'm just gonna stick together. The signs were all there. Signs were all there. Couple of babies later, finally, basically, well, no, what it was I had a little friend now. I had a friend that liked me, but because I was loyal, but he was one of those aggressive, well, I don't care, I'm gonna call you at any time of the night type of friends. So, but I let him know, like, no, I literally, I've never been intimate with this guy, but he just really was very aggressive trying to be with me. He knew I was in this situation. But because I wanted to be loyal and everything else, but this guy was just like, okay, I'm gonna call it several times. But I told my dude like this: I ain't got nothing to hide. Here's my phone. I told him what's up. He's gonna call anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I knew how to block shit. Back in old phone days.
Right.
When you can just block. But that's when he was throwing fingers. Oh, you cheated. I'm like, well, no, sweetheart. If I really was cheating, you would be devastated. If I really gave in to this guy. But to turn out he was damn cheating, and he was just trying to point a finger and find every excuse under the book as to why he doing it, because I'm doing it. And still to this day, when we don't have the conversation no more, but we went there again. Well, you still bringing this shit up. I'm telling you, I did not get intimate with this guy. Now, we eventually did, but it was one of those situations when you push me to do it, shit, why not? That was my situation, but we was kind of already, okay.
Okay, so see, I will say it's deeper than just cheating or sex. Men can't take rejection the same. We can't deal with all kinds of shit because we are logical creatures. If we can't make logic from it, then we crack. That makes sense. And y'all thought my come to and knew were long. What?
Your comments?
No, you need to retype that.
But yeah, so what happened was, I'm in my story, but yeah, I finally hooked up with this guy. but we broke, I had ended it with him. It was kind of abruptly. And then it was like, okay, well, I'm single now. So, hey, he was devastated. He was devastated. His feelings were hurt. So now he pretty much saying, yeah, because you was already with him. No, I finally did it. You pushed me there. I'm pretty sure that was wrong as hell too, because I just knocked it off real quick. Then I'm like, hey, what's going on, sir? I'm single now. I'm dog ass wrong too. Right? That ain't right either. I should have let some time go in between. Because I was upset. I was revenge, and you're gonna feel this pain.
Right.
I'm not with you anymore. So I had my reasons, but it might not. Y'all can probably disagree with me. You wrong, Maggie. You just wrong.
Okay, so men cheat because it's about instant gratification. It's about being able to get something different whenever you want it. 9 times out of 10, it's not an emotional thing, but some dudes want multiple women around because each one provides him something different.
Ooh.
It's the ego thing both ways, and that explains why men don't handle women cheating very well. Okay. Makes sense. Marvin talking about how about light-skinned people? No, we said light-skinned women. We said women.
Cause them light-skinned dudes, they be show the pretty boys. They be like, yeah, they get all the women. I'm just saying, but us women, we don't.
Right, we don't do that. Not no more.
Saying we were young tenderonis. We grown adults now.
Okay, what would make you stay with a cheater?
I did it.
Being dumb.
Seeing the signs, trying to be together for this family, and
thinking you in love, and you do anything.
And, I can change him. He forget. He apologized. He cried. He bought me this, and
he's really sorry. So I took him back.
This time he said, you know what? He was just, he fell on it this time. I understand.
He promised he would never do it again.
So your man out here trying to see if you still got it.
That part.
Especially she probably like, man, you ain't even getting up no more. I'm gonna go out here and make sure I can get up. I'm gonna go out here and show her. Okay.
Right.
Show her, but you even be coming back up in here, sir. No, okay. You're not.
Fred Moore, I'm simple. Cheat on me and I'm out. Her dusty ass will be looking around trying to figure out what happened. I know that's right.
Look now, y'all see this number at the bottom. We need more of y'all to call in.
You played themselves out because all they do is cheat.
Thank you.
Loving that honesty there. Raven, young and dumb.
Are you too old to cheat though? Dumb. Some people.
Is there a such thing as being too old to cheat? Because from what I done seen,
shoot, age ain't nothing.
50-year-olds. It's 50-year-olds still acting like they 20 and will still hit any damn thing that opens their legs for them. So shit, it ain't. Young and dumb is no longer an excuse. You just dumb. Yeah. You old and dumb at this point.
You just old. Ain't nobody want your tired ass, but you just gonna throw money and get your little ass here and there.
Right.
With your old lady at home.
Yeah, the potential to. Yeah, I done that too.
Cause I done been hit on by older men, and I'm seeing you ride by with your whole woman in the car, taking her to work. Like, hello. Let me take you out to dinner sometime. Like, no, you got a whole woman. You know what I'm saying? But you can Uber it though. I'll take the meal while I'm in my house, but I ain't gonna go out with you. Now, that's a whole nother subject. Sugar daddies. We're gonna have that topic one of these days, but
right. Hey, society lacks morals and respect for each other, but would be blowed if the things we do were done to our son, daughter, father, or mother. That part.
Okay, we'll go to bat. Daddy cheating on mama, like, okay. No. You go to bat, daddy. You're wrong. I can't believe you don't broke up the family. Oh, we gonna go to war about that and your babies. You're gonna be crying with him. I can't believe he did that to you, baby. That's a good one though. How do you handle that? But we're gonna go to this next topic. I'm just saying, I've never cheated with a dark-skinned woman, only light-skinned.
Only light-skinned.
You know what? That light-skinned woman
cheated with. So you was cheating.
You were cheating. Tell on yourself, Marvin. Look at you. You light-skinned, dark-skinned?
Marvin is light-skinned.
Oh, see that? That explains it all. See, so everybody look.
That further proves our point that light-skinned women don't cheat.
She didn't know you was with somebody. That's what it was.
Oh my God. No. Some men thrive off of the thrill of the chase. Some men cheat off impulse. Some just have no loyalty after they've given it. Yeah. I seen this post that said cheating is a rich man's sport. I mean,
it be some dumb fools now that be, take a Burger King, fools. Go take you to the CC Pizza around the corner and make sure your kids eat good. It be some like that too now. It ain't a rich man's sport. I'm telling you, can find a dumbass. They would do it right along with you. They like, look, let's keep it quiet. I still got my woman at home, man at home, whatever. It be some dumbasses out there.
Right. Damn shit. If they old and hidden and somebody giving it up. Yeah, they running after the young girls. So no such thing as being too old to cheat. They are called old players for a reason.
Hell yeah. Yep. But you know what? There be some good looking gray hair looking dudes now. I mean, I'm getting to that age where I'm looking like, hey, what's going on? So, shoot, some of them can still pull now. Don't let that age fool into about it. Especially he got a little cash, Monty. He gonna get him a little young thing.
Where is that? I've been guilty, but I'm changed. And yes, he did, and knew my wife at the time. Oh,
see, that's that light skin shit. Light skinned men shit. But you changed though, right, Marvin? You don't,
Right. You delivered now. You delivered. Fellas, let's be real. It's only cheating if the women you're hooking up with knows you have a woman already.
Oh, it's still cheating. No. Still cheating. The hell, Meeks, sir. Really?
If I see you, I will whoop you just for that comment. A man is only cheating. As loyal as his options, so I've been told. That's another goddamn lie. No.
All these cheaters up in here.
Cheating is a choice. Period. Thank you very much. Cheating is a choice. It don't matter why.
I don't care if she know it or she don't know it. They're gonna fucking find out about each other. They're gonna show up at your doorstep like, yep, we know about each other. And what then? Oh.
Either way it goes, it's cheating. It don't matter what your reason for it is. It don't matter if you had options.
Tamisha,
a lot of people have options and don't cheat.
I'm just appalled at this. Just these comments. All these cheaters. That's why they don't want to call in. They don't want to, walk the call of shame. They're guilty.
Right.
They're guilty. They don't want to face us over here because he absolutely delivered. Yeah.
He was delivered.
What's up, K Styles?
That's funny. Hey, K Styles. Oh my God.
Oh, here go what AJ talking about. A 67-year-old man once told me players don't get caught, and I've been in stellar. You know what? Boy, you ain't even. You got milk behind your ears. Come on now.
Okay. If you're on a break in a relationship and you cheat, is it considered cheating? No. Are y'all on a break or are y'all broken up? Because to me,
there's a difference.
There's a difference between a break and breaking up. If you on a break, now if y'all talked on that break and you decided you can do you and I can do me while we're on this break, then no, it's not cheating. But if it was not discussed and you're just on a break, whatever the hell that means.
No, I break up. I absolutely
what the fuck is a break? You need a break. If you need a break from being in a relationship, then you don't need me. Shit. That break is a break up.
That's my thing. Like I honestly, I don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? But I will break up with you and pursue someone. Now, it might be not, it might be a double standard to that. I don't know. But at least we're broken up. We've had that conversation that we're no longer together. before I pursue someone else. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course they act like that's the end of the world too. You just was ready and lined up, and like, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm single now. I'm gonna do me and be single, honey. So I'm absolutely single. We ain't together no more. We don't get intimate, none of that. I'm single. So however y'all fellas, how do you feel about that? Because I sure be having a whole heartache, person in his feelings because I don't moved on. Is there a time limit? You know what I'm saying? What is a break? A break up? Is there a time limit to start pursuing? And I see what Phelps said. It's called cheating because you're taking away someone's right to choose, and that's that's why cheating and like, yeah. I mean, because they don't know it.
Big fact.
It's still cheating. For one thing, we get into, sometimes we talk about energies and things like that. When you're giving yourself away to another person, you're transpiring energies together, for one thing. Then you got to take that. Now you have swapped up those energies and you're taking it back to your mate. So you're taking something away from that person. It's toxic. I mean, if you look at it that way, it's just, it's a whole mess. So yeah, you might not get caught, but how's your gut feel? What if you find out that she's doing it? Then it's a whole other issue. But just like, what? It's not cheating because they don't know about each other. That's what if she says that?
Right.
There you go. Souls ties. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about those, you just can't be giving it out to just anybody and everything, because do some research. There's just, it's a such thing as those energies, from different partners like that. And it can just mess you all the way up, especially if you got a person that's just got that bad soul, just terrible. And now you're wondering why you're depressed and, things are going down. They just brought that bad karma on you, bad juju on you.
Hey, caller, can you hear me?
Oh, we got a call. I didn't even hear it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Who are we talking to?
Calling up to clear my reputation.
Is this James? Which one, Marvin or James?
Maggie, I am light skinned. Whoever this is called to clear their reputation. Who are we speaking to?
This is Marvin.
Hey, Marvin.
Light skinned fool.
What you got to tell us, Marvin?
Okay, so I'm going to speak on behalf of, as a cheater, I have no problem with airing my own dirty laundry. I have cheated, but there is no right, there is no wrong. It's not something that I'm proud of. But at the same token, I'll admit that I was young and dumb then. Why did I cheat at that particular time? There was no particular reason. Not because I had to, just because I could.
Okay.
So, you fast forward years later, it's like you live and you learn. I think everything, whether you male or female, is all about maturity. It's about what you learn from your life lessons. So you got to learn from that deal. At the end of the day, whether you're a male or a female, I just feel like you shouldn't do anything that you won't want done to you.
Amen.
You ladies were just speaking of, what's cheating if you're on a break or a breakup. So at the end of the day, that's formality. You guys know what you guys have. If it's special or whatever the case may be. So no matter what you define it as at that particular time, whether it's a breakup or we're just trying to sort things out, even in that time, even though technically you have the freedom to do whatever you want to, at the end of the day, you should never do something that you want to done to yourself.
All facts.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it's. I don't think I'm saying I'm wrong. I don't feel like it was any better.
I wanted to be clear on the air on that, because like you said, I see everybody is commenting, but no one else is calling in. So
Thank you.
Well.
We appreciate that.
We like the callers. We want more. Yes, we want a lady. Where are you, women's? What women's?
Thank you, Marvin.
You ladies continue to do what you do, and I'm gonna continue to follow you guys every week.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
All right. But no, seriously, I definitely agree with that. And for one thing, with cheating, yes, you're young and dumb, but you got to think about it. Is this worth losing everything that you ever built and had with someone for that little 1 second? And how many cheated and felt good about it at the end, or it worked out, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like the greatest thing that you ever done. Have you just cheated and it was like, yeah, I'm loving this, and you don't feel some type of way about it? You know, does it feel good at the end of it? After you don't wiped it off and did whatever you did, and y'all pull your clothes back up and you're gone, you know, was it worth it? I mean, like what Jay said, was it worth it? But the energy transfer can cause major chaos.
It can. Those soul ties create crazy people.
Amen. Yeah.
Life goes on. Relationships have expiration dates. It's toxic like spoiled food. Okay.
Well, if you work on your relationship, we're talking about cheating, but there are great relationships that don't expire. It's just you might grow out of some things, so you kind of got to remind yourself why you're in that situation, but you can rekindle that, you can repair that, you can fix that, you know what I'm saying? So I disagree with that. I don't think it expires. It's just it's are the people that's together are willing to work for it, because nothing is ever easy, especially if you're long term. That's how I feel. Let's see what else we got. We got a lot of comments, people.
Right.
It's never worth it, Marvin. I absolutely agree. Like, I'm not saying I cheat, but whatever you described about the separation and the being broke up, yeah, it still is. You still have that, because especially if you're not completely removed from somebody, you're gonna feel some type of way still. You're right about that. It's like, for one thing, you're used to a certain way that person is, and this person is completely different. Don't like a certain thing, and it's just like, you know what? You're not even like him. I'm pissed off about this, but guess what? I did it.
Okay.
It happened. Now I got to deal with it. Now this dude. Oh, look out.
Hey, caller, can you hear
me? Yeah, this is AJ. I wanted to say what's that.
Yes, AJ.
All right. So I came up a little in the comments as a guy who doesn't think, you feel me? So I just think you know,
I can hear.
This play your life. It isn't because you don't want to shut it down. Now eventually, I just, growing up, if you didn't have your father in your life, you didn't learn how to treat a woman right. Now,
okay, hold on, because you're kind of muffled in your sounds. It sounds like you said because you didn't have your father in your life that made you kind of treat women differently.
Yeah, so can you hear me now?
That's a little bit better.
Okay, so when you didn't have your father in your life, you didn't know how to treat a woman.
Hey, like, Ada.
I didn't have that. I had to learn by myself. I hate I disrespectful. Women are like that, right? And if you put food, give 5 cats to play the food, right? The one, they're all gonna go to one, because that's where all the food lives. So like, a lot of girls are gonna chase, right? And that's especially in the summer because they're all attractive. But you haven't told this one girl that you really love them. But you see, you do one thing and they think you're into them. Like, I never understood that. And like, one day I'll settle with a girl and that'll be it. But like, when you're young, man, you just gotta...
You're young. He's young. You got a lot of time to learn.
I don't know if you're 14 or you're 15, but let me tell you something right now. You have a long ways to go before you understand anything concerning.
I thought I knew it. 18
girls or women. Like, if please hear me when I say this. Concentrate on your schooling and finishing high school. At least do that before you really take any girl seriously. Because
get you a degree.
Let me tell you, it's going to be a while before you find a girl that is going to treat you the way you should be treated. And yeah, if I were you, I would concentrate totally on school and getting your degree and what step you're going to take after you get that degree, whether it be college or military.
Don't worry about that woman.
Work on yourself, because let me tell you, these girls, especially at your age, they don't know shit, and they're not going to treat you the way you should be treated. For a young man that already knows how to cook and you already know what you got going on, don't worry about, please don't spend too much time worrying about these girls, because they're not going to know what to do with you.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm striving to be the NBA player.
There you go.
I want to find that one for everything, because I don't want them to look at me because I have money, and I want them to look at me because they like me, you know?
Right. Yeah, especially when you have a dream like that. If I were you, I would focus all of your energy on your schooling and your dream, and the rest will find you eventually. But for now, put all your focus and your energy on your dream and your school.
There you go. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you for calling.
All right, I'm out.
Bye.
All right. But what this is, James says, no piece of pussy is worth it. I've seen bad things happen to others, but I personally never cheated, not even when I was young, for fear. Okay, well, maybe you tell the truth, James.
Aww. So you are one of those rare ones that actually thought about the actual act itself. Like you thought, like, dang, what if this happens to my daughter or my sister or my mother? So all right, you might be all right, James.
People cheat for different reasons. What gets me is the women who don't have sex with their mate and then get some. See, that's a whole nother topic now. You got to take care of home now. You got to make sure you're the free. Like you fucking cooking. If you don't even know how to cook, you go order it.
Even though cheating is wrong, even if you're not getting it at home, fucking leave. Don't cheat on her. Fucking leave. It's still wrong. But yes, she should not be that surprised that she's getting cheated on if she's not offering her man sex at home. So yes, absolutely. Take care of home. But it's still not right to cheat. Leave. That means you're not happy, right? Why are you staying there? Why, if you're not being fulfilled, why are you staying?
I see you, Ada. She was trying to get into the comments with us. One of our episodes. She was trying to figure out how to get on so we can see her comments. But I see you, girl.
Oh, I see her now.
Appreciate you, girl. Just leave. My last ex was upset I didn't want to argue or fight her about her cheating. I don't argue as I am actually an adult. I just left the same day. Once I don't see, that's what I'm saying. Once I don't trust you, you might as well have a fish fry or be on a Get Up Club.
You did to me. Damn. Hey, that's real though.
No, that's true. Once I'm done,
there ain't shit else to discuss. There's nothing to discuss after that because it's not going to work. I don't care how much arguing you do, how much sex you have. If the trust is gone, it's not going to work.
Amen. So let's go ahead, since we're talking about, all of this cheating. Can a relationship survive infidelity? Especially y'all both getting down.
Yeah, I'll say it's possible, but like y'all have to dig deep. Ooh, you got to dig deep. You have to talk about those boundaries, those expectations. What's gonna happen? Oh, we have another caller.
Wow.
Caller, can you hear me?
Of course I can, woman. Oh, why are you asking me if come on?
I'm just making sure.
Come on, woman.
Hello.
I'm just kidding. I actually have I had a conversation earlier today with a friend. It's kind of interesting that this topic is together talking about this topic, but this is more so a question for a guy, to be honest. And this is something for me personally that I just believe in, especially from a male point of view, when you have some of your friends that is out here trying to screw everything in sight. And I was actually having a conversation with, one of my best friends I've known for 30 something years, and he has a friend that has at least 4 women that he's dating at the same time.
Oh,
I, for one, cannot understand for the life of me why guys won't say something to their so-called best friend when they know for a fact that he ain't worth a goddamn.
That's hard.
That mentality. Like, I don't understand. How can you look at this guy, respect this guy? Like, this guy, he truly respects this guy. Like, I think he's a piece of shit, to be honest. I think he's a piece of shit. Because anybody that plays with someone, more than one, it's not even one person's emotions. You had this conversation about, being in love with one, more than one person. I think that's quite possible. But when you get past 1, 2, 3, 4, when you get past 2, there's a problem. Like, there's a fucking problem. So, like, guys, like, do you have friends that you know ain't worth shit? Why aren't you saying anything to these dudes? Like, do you feel obligated to mind your damn business? Or like, I don't get that mentality. So I'm about to hang up. I'm one of those guys, men, women, whoever. Like, what goes into that mentality? I want to know you and Maggie's opinion on that.
What goes into what mentality?
Like having multiple.
Not being able to quote unquote kill your friends.
Oh, like, they doing a little too much.
Because a lot of guys just don't like. Is it something that you secretly want to do? You don't have the guts to do so. Are you doing it? Like, what's the reasoning for having friends like that? Because me, like I said, for me personally, if I got a friend that I know he's cheating on his wife, cheating on his girlfriend with 3 or 4 other women, I honestly can't be friends with that guy. Like, I can't be friends with him. So, I want to know what goes into that mentality. If you guys can answer that question.
Okay. We're going to hang up and we'll answer that right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Sometimes that friendship pack is just tight. It's just what he doing is what he doing. Y'all have y'all code. If he get caught, she get caught. You go, you know what? That's my girl. It's okay, girl. You go sometimes, especially if it's a long time friend. Sometimes it's hard to just kind of say, you wrong for that shit. It's just hard. It's like when you're with the friend that long, like you said, 30 years, you just develop, like, that's a brother, that's a sister. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's family. You've been over my friend's house, you've been over my family's house. We hang out together, kids play together, that type of deal. So, now it's like your mama calling you out in a way, like telling you, yo, you wrong for that. You really gonna get in your emotions like that. You know me, we've been together for this long, we've been friends this whole time, and we roll, we've been hanging like we roll together. We've been cheating together, So
now for me, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, but I'm not going to judge you, because if you're my friend like that, especially a friend of 30 years, then I love you unconditionally. I love you even when you dead ass wrong. But I'm going to tell you you're dead ass wrong. Be bad, bitch. I'll talk to you tomorrow. But you're wrong. You're wrong. Okay, we have another caller.
Good.
Hey, caller.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
Hey.
Turn your sound down, I think.
Yeah, turn your sound down. I hear us in the background.
Or is it the kids?
Hold on. Let me turn y'all down. Hold on. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
All right. Now, actually, this is in response to the gentleman that called previously.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna jump on here, but I had to jump on it when he came with that. Now, this is not to castigate him. This is not to chastise him. He said he wanted a male perspective, so I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay.
Now, what he said was right. Now, but also you have to break it down. Now, is his friend single? If his friend is single and he's dating multiple women or whatever, hey, live and let live. Let the players play.
No, that's not what he said. He said he's cheating on, so he's cheating.
Okay, now, he's cheating. All right, well, yeah, that's scumbag shit. And as a man, you should be able to step to your man and be like, hey, yo, man, you live in foul. You know what I mean? You live in foul. You shouldn't be rocking like that.
Right.
And if that person can't respect that, then there is no need to be friends with that individual.
Exactly.
There is no need to even continue to associate with an individual like that. Because the thing about it is that person is operating on a very low plane and they're very immature. And immaturity eventually begets other situations that drag other people into their nonsense. I know this for a fact. I had a buddy that used to rock like that. Well, actually, they were an associate. We only played basketball together. He had a situation that none of the other members of the crew had anything to do with, but we somehow ended up in his situation, and it just wasn't good. So you don't want to be enabling, because in a sense that's what you're doing. You're enabling this person's behavior. You're supporting this person's behavior. You shouldn't. As a man, look, if you can't stand up and tell the truth to your woman, you can't tell the truth to nobody else. And I don't need you around. That's just what it is.
Well, we agree with you wholeheartedly.
Awesome.
Well, that's what's up. I
love it.
I wasn't going to hop on here, but I heard that gentleman hop on. It's like, yo, I dig where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I dig where he's coming from. I just didn't know I just didn't hear everything that he said initially, because I thought that he was just saying like his friend is dating 3 or 4 other women. Like, well, is his friend single? Is his friend, married? Whatever.
Yeah, he definitely said cheating.
Got that cleared up.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
We had jumped right back to the same subject. But
right. Okay. I saw somebody say they were struggling in post-infidelity stage now.
You want to call us and kind of explain that? Put some comments in. I would love to hear that.
There is so much that goes into trying to recover. Like, I think I saw 99.5 people say there's no recovering after that. Some people said, nope, that's deal breaker. I'm out. Because trust is huge. And once that trust is broken, like, yeah, you can rebuild it, but are both parties involved patient enough to sit there and actually put in the work to rebuild that trust? Because, woo, man, once that trust is broken,
and you know what?
It's hell. It's because in the back of your mind, you can say it all day, okay? You're forgiven. I forgive you. You can say that shit all day, but next time your significant other is out and maybe it's getting a little late, or maybe you sent a text and they didn't respond right away, you can't sit there and tell me your mind isn't going 90 miles an hour thinking, oh, he's cheating again. You know what I'm saying? It's just, for me,
that's my situation a little bit.
At this point in my life, I can't.
Yeah. Like my situation, like I said, I don't cheat, but I do leave. And sometimes I do find other interest. Am I wrong? I might be. you know. But of course, it just feels like I did cheat because it's like you know, you shared yourself with, you know, you did that with someone else or whatever. Yes, we were broken up, but like the person said earlier, there's an attachment with that person that you was with. So
right,
it can kind of be looked at the same. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm just like, whatever, I'm single, whatever. You know, that's my attitude. But at the same time, but trying to get back into that relationship after that happened is like, now I don't feel like I don't know if you're going to feel like you want to give up and just leave again. That's my issue I'm going through right about now. It's like, I don't know if you're going to stay or not. Are you going to be a Gemini this week and just be like, yeah, fuck it.
Right.
That is my issue. So no, it doesn't make it any better. But yeah, if you're really that involved with somebody and emotionally attached to somebody, it can hurt them one way or the other, whether you're cheating or you just got with somebody right after. It's still going to hurt them. And then y'all try to work it out. That can affect a lot of, that can affect people. So
I will say, I don't think you can do it on your own. I do think you should seek outside help. You should go through couples therapy. There's a lot of communication that needs to take place, a lot of honesty, and some people ain't ready for all that. They're not ready to be completely honest. So I wish you well. I really do.
On that note, I got some things that will help everyone. There's some steps. Can it survive? Some people saying no, the hell it can't. But there are methods you can possibly take to at least give it a try. So let me just bring that up. I have a couple of steps here. Like pretty much I'll go ahead and say that what you said, seek expert support, expert help. Like you can't do it alone. You definitely can't. So speak to someone that doesn't have a biased opinion about it. They don't know you from Adam, either one of you. And they're just there to help you.
Did you see that?
Actually made me think of if it was gay and I paid for her to fly and see him. Oh.
Now that's trifling.
We're going to get back to that after these steps. Lord have mercy. Y'all got some good stuff today. Woo. But yes, expert help. Take some time to yourself to think on what the next step will be. Sometimes when you're in the heat of anger and you're mad, y'all just be, oh, fuck you. I'm going to take the cars and the kids and all that. You just act on impulse and anger. Sometimes you just got to like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm walking out. I don't want to talk to you. I just need a moment to gather myself, get it together so we can come back like adults and have a conversation of what happened. Because when you mad, that's when you really fuck you, y'all pissed off. The affair must stop immediately.
Oh yeah.
You can't say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, baby, and you're still out there fucking with him or him, and you still texting and all that and meeting up and shit on the slide. It's like, we're going to have to keep it secret. You have to cut it off. That's the only way this is going to work out. If you're going to try to be getting it back together, you really got to cut this person off. I know time and time people that say, oh, it's over with. You just found a better way to hide it. You have to stop it. Your partner should answer all your questions about the affair. So after you don't stepped away a little bit, you don't come down from it if you can now. Right. That's if you can. If you can come back as mutual adults and be like, I want to know what happened and why it happened. Because, us women, we're going to find out what's wrong with me. What's going on? I need to know why you went out there and cheated.
That's it.
So it's personal for us. It's like, what did I do wrong? Was my hair wrong? Was it that I didn't do something right? I need to know. And last but not least, know if that you are on the path towards healing. So yes, you talked about the cheating, now are y'all willing to work at it? Now it's going to therapy. You got to go to therapy. You got to just like really gain that trust again. Are you willing to go through that? Because you lost it. You got to rebuild that. So and sometimes things just don't come back the same after infidelity. I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be the same. Infidelity is just, sometimes I saw K-Style say it before. It's like you just can't recover from it completely. You find ways to cope from it and everything. But can you really recover completely from someone cheating? So those are my steps. That's all I had. But that's kind of
yeah. I saw somebody said a couple therapy shit don't work. Now, did you give it an honest try? How do you know? Have you been through it and it didn't work for you? You think just because it didn't work for you, it won't work for somebody else? Like, did you give it an honest try? I need the answer to that question.
Because now, yeah, if you go in there, y'all just like, I don't need nobody's help, or she's refusing it, you're refusing it. Then no, you, like the last statement said, you have to be willing to work on healing. You have to want to do it. You're not going to, because she dragged you to a therapy counseling. If you necessarily don't give a shit about it, then it won't work for you. But you got to be like, you know what? Okay, I am willing to try this again. Let's go ahead and get some help. It can work if you're willing to do it. Okay.
Now, see, I automatically assumed it was the other way around. So, slap on the hand for me for assuming that you were dealing with the man that was cheating. No, she said she was the cheater. I get all that, and we have many hot and cold moments. Suspicion, even when things are going good, things can easily flip in the blink of an eye. So you're like real life dealing with this shit. Like you cheated and he's not handling it well. Ugh, that is so hard because honestly, I feel like you're probably wasting time. Like maybe you feel guilty and you want to try to put in the work to make it work, but what it all boils down to is men can't handle that shit. They can't. Once that ego is shattered, I don't think there's coming back from that. So,
yeah, especially if they sit there and picture, because it's like I said, it's all sexual thing for most men. You know what I'm saying? So they're thinking about their woman getting some pleasure from another guy. So it's like it takes away their manhood. It takes away something from there. They don't recover.
From that.
I absolutely agree. And that's kind of my situation. It's like, no, I didn't cheat, but I did deal with someone else. And it's like, how could you allow that to happen? So, of course, I'm dealing with that in a way, in a sense. Like, I don't feel secure enough. Maybe I'm not good enough for you. So it's like, that's one thing about Lush Exchange. We're not going to get on here and just be like, oh, yeah, we're just great. No, we're going to tell you real life things. We're going to keep it real with you because you're going to learn something from this. So, no, I appreciate you, applaud you for being honest and open about that.
Right. Hey,
but that's the first step.
If a woman cheats on a man, he's probably never going to trust her again. Anytime she says goodnight early or goes on a trip with her friends, that doubt is going to be there, which is what I said. Men don't recover from that. They haven't cheated and that therapy didn't help. I can't. Emily by Chelsea, can it? Yes. But it takes a lot of work and time and dedication to each other. That said, both have to work to find the root of the issue and fix it together. Totally
because there are completely deep issues. Definitely. You're not just going to do something, especially women. There had to be a underlying reason why it had to happen.
Right.
You know, or him. Maybe she's not doing enough for, something is where he's feeling like maybe she's the breadwinner or something. And she's making him feel like he's just no good. And you're just going to, answer to me. It's certain situations that can happen where a man might feel like, I don't know about this anymore. Egos.
Right.
Our egos are the greatest weakness. Never we can. I cried in the car and shook back.
Vincent, I'm done with your ass. Do y'all happen to know where the hoes at? No.
You know what?
I don't know.
No, light-skinned women don't cheat. I'm just saying now. We don't know where the hoes at.
We don't engage in them kinds of activities.
No, not anymore.
Truth there, it's emasculating for a man picturing another man having his woman. A woman may even be turned on thinking about her man's past. We are totally different.
Hell
what kind of a woman? Ooh, not this one. I don't want to know about your past. I don't want to know. I don't care. Nobody existed before me. Period.
Now, I might ask, was it good, and laugh at it. Have you ever had it like this before? Hell no. Okay. Now that's ego boost.
Asking that shit. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know the details, but I want to know how bad it was. That's so funny. That's just me. I'm evil. I'm completely evil. I need to know how bad your sex life used to be. That's what I want to know.
I don't want to know. All I want to know is how bomb my shit is. I don't give a fuck what you had before me. That's all. Don't tell me shit about what happened before me. I don't want to know.
Our egos. Like I said, Kevin, yep, your egos.
Yeah,
your egos.
Greatest weakness. I agree.
But let's go ahead. You want to go ahead into the after shot? We have ran our time. And let's get into these after shots.
You go first.
I'm going to go into this. So, we are people. What we do as a team, as I've been doing this for damn near a decade. This right here, building a brand, building a something that I can show my talents and give opportunities to other people, help people, you know what I'm saying, to better themselves. They want to do what we're doing, podcasts and shows and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that ego, if you are not willing to take a step back and say, well, maybe I don't know everything, and maybe you guys might have a couple of tips that can help me out, and you just decide, you know what, I don't want to deal with you guys are toxic, and then you turn around, we forgot all about you completely. And if you're watching this, I hope you are. But we completely forgot all about you. But you just find your way. Some so-called decided you wanted to put your little 2 cents in a situation that had nothing to do with you. And guess what? Social media, you got different profiles, sweetheart. Oh, we can definitely see what you're saying. So you came for us. And you didn't think that a whole team was going to back us up. So you decided, oh, you guys are toxic. And we called you out on your bullshit because you didn't want to put out the truth out there. We're just bad people just doing shit just to be bad to somebody. No. You didn't want to cooperate. So get off your fucking high horse and say thank you. I appreciate what you showed me. But no, you want to be a little bitter and want to bring your whole little crew in like it's going to be a laughing thing. Bitch, you was embarrassed. I'm just saying. So appreciate what people give to you. We do it because we humbly want to. We don't have to do this. We don't. I'm just saying. I just had to bring it up, Nikki. I'm sorry. I don't know if you saw all the debacle. I know you got some things, personal things going on right about now, so I don't expect you to see it, but
I saw a little bit.
Yeah, Miss Maggie had to come out from retirement and kind of shut that situation up because you want to bring, other folks and people along. Like, no, bro. It's not going to happen.
I'm laughing at Mike's comment. She ain't a bitch. She's just speaking the fucking real. Shit, that ain't a bitch. Shit, she's keeping it 1,000. 1,000.
Don't try me. I don't bother with nobody until you bother with me. So, or bother with people that I associate with. Don't try me. And that's my after shot. I'm done. Take my sip.
Well, y'all heard. She said what the fuck she said.
That's a good idea, Vincent. Oh, yes. We need to look into that. Radio.
We're on audio, so if y'all can't sit here and watch because y'all just have better lives, you can listen to us the following day on audio.
Yep, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere a podcast can be, we are on audio right after. Now, I might be drinking. I might not upload it right away, but you're going to get it. You can ride in the morning to work on it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay, my aftershot is on the serious side. My aftershot is about mental health and depression. Like, and it's not even about, I just have a question. What more can we do? because what we're doing right now is not enough. All of the hotlines and the hashtags, and it's not fucking enough. What more can be done? Can anything be done? Because I've been hearing that a lot. You know, that has hit my family recently. And your first thought is, fuck, I could have done this. I should have done this. Why didn't I do this? You beat yourself up because you feel like it wouldn't have happened if only I did this. I could have did this. Like, is that wrong in thinking that way? Like, are we doing enough? Can we do more? Because I don't understand somebody feeling like they have to end their own life because they just can't take this world. They can't take this shit anymore. I can't fathom. Like, it's different when you hear about, you know, other people that you don't know, and you want to empathize and you want to sympathize. But when it happens to you and it's somebody close to you, like, I have no understanding. Like, how did we not know? What did I miss? What did we miss? Like, I don't know. I need to understand, and maybe that's where I'm failing. Maybe it's not for me to understand. But my question is, can we do more? Like, are the hotlines and the hashtags and the sharing of posts, like, is that enough?
You know what? Actually, like, of course, you know my story. In dealing with, you know, of course, I get emotional about it just a little bit because I deal with that. I dealt with my own depression, as well as I had to deal with I'm still dealing with my own daughter's depression. My daughter, if you ever see my daughter, she looks like me. She just is, you know, heavier, pretty curly, you know, but for some reason she looks in the mirror and she just doesn't think that she's beautiful.
And she's gorgeous.
And, you know, cause she's, you know, we're tall women and, you know, that's just what she's going to be. You know, and she hasn't accepted herself. And then she didn't have such a great relationship with her father. You know, he's an awesome dad, you know, he's still involved. But as far as understanding what's going on with her or pushing it off as it's just a teenage thing, that's what we were struggling with. Now, because I deal with my own depression and can see the signs just a little bit, I was still kind of like, maybe but something in me just said, I don't know. And it's hard to understand it. It took her to look, kind of pretty much just go out of it for me to see the reality in it. You know, because she actually, a while ago, she saw a therapist and they was like, oh, some anxiety. It's okay. She'll be fine. Here's some antidepressants. Of course, she didn't take it. You know, just here's some medicine. Just throw it away. And just shoot it on the table. It's okay. It's just school.
I don't believe that's the answer either, because the fucking medicine that they prescribe you makes them think about hurting themselves. It makes them think about ending their life. So the fucking medicine is not the fucking answer.
And my daughter, she just had to be locked. They locked her away. Like, it just got to the point where she blacked out and they locked her away. I didn't know if my child was coming back. Do you understand how hard that is? So I, you know, that story, I feel for you, because it's like, that could have been my own daughter. But I was thankful I was there to recognize it, understand it. But it was the point where it wasn't being understood by other people. So, and those phone lines, like Georgia has a 1-800 line you call 24/7, talk to people. Guess what? They tell you to call in each and every time. Of course, you got to wait forever to talk to somebody.
Okay.
She actually had someone told her, don't keep continuing to call here unless you're going through a real fucking crisis. I'm calling because I have a fucking crisis. I'm calling because I have something wrong. Don't you ever tell somebody that. I don't care if you're being helpful. This is a free thing for you. You don't fucking care. But every word that you say to somebody, everything that you say to anybody, I don't care who it is, that makes a whole world of difference. Stop all this bullying out here. That's what it really truly is. We're bullying. These kids are bullying and doing so much shit. That's what my daughter goes through. She gets bullied. So you can tell them all the time, you're beautiful. But if they don't see it in themselves, they're not going to believe it. Not a therapist, not a nobody can tell them anything, but dope them up with some fucking medicine. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'll be attending service for my 23-year-old nephew who took his own life. And for the life of me, I can't get past the fact that there was something that I could have done. Like Mike said, there's nothing you can do but show them love. He was loved. He knew he was loved. He had an entire family, 2 sides of a family that loved the shit out of him. Love is not enough. So my question is, what is there to be done? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why this has been such a struggle, because there's absolutely no understanding.
I mean, honestly, I was gonna the way I felt, I didn't think we was gonna have an episode. It was like, look, if you need it, just let me know. We can
I thank you for being considerate, but y'all have no idea. This is therapy for me. Like, this is my outlet. Like, just for a little while, I get to get away from the stresses of life, because we all deal with it, especially this year. Every fucking body is going through something this year. I don't care who the fuck you are. This show is my therapy. I get to get away and concentrate on something else other than the shit that's going on in this world in this year. So there wasn't no way I wasn't going to not have it, though. Jay, veterans' perspective. It's important that family and friends not judge and be supportive, especially for males. We are taught to not show weakness, especially in Black culture. No one will ever comprehend if they don't have it. I have PTSD and have wanted to end my life before. I found from my own experience that the only things that can help is the network of the like-minded and a spiritual connection with a higher power that gives me hope from my misery.
Absolutely.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Jay.
And a Raven, I didn't mean to, I put it up there, but her son found her on the bathroom floor. Wanted to commit suicide. It's like, look, that's what I'm saying. This topic right here, it's so many of us that we suffer in silence. Like, I come on here every day like everything is gravy. Trust and believe, I'm dealing with my own inner struggles, but you're not going to see it on my face.
Yeah. Man.
So,
I believe this. We can start by being kind. We can be kind to people, and this is a start. But is there more to do? That's a loaded question, because every situation is different. Talk to people, be empathetic, and be kind. I very much believe that it starts with being kind. And also, we need to get back to that. It takes a village mentality. Because, I can't.
Oh, hey, Jay.
My father was in and out of jail when I was young, and he had raped somebody I guess, when she was 16, and it felt like my mom hated me because she saw him in me, and she was abusive towards me, and depression hit me. Wow.
Oh,
AJ.
So you look like your father, and she just kind of took it out on you. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of know. That's why I said I tolerate with AJ, because I don't know all of his story, but I kind of know that he's definitely had a rough life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never know with anybody, so we might need to do a topic. You know what? We might need to do a mental illness type deal to count, because it's like a lot of people that just going through some things that when we want to highlight it and talk about it. So maybe we need to go ahead and just break it down and just do a show on mental illness. Let you get, grieve and everything else. But we definitely have to definitely bring attention to this again, because it's so many of us that struggles with it. Definitely, Dre. I definitely know you do struggle with it. It's a struggle. So, we would love to hang here and just, but please seek help, talk to somebody. I don't care what it is. I was doing Suture Seconds. I put it on pause because I just felt like it was so many people that really needed help. I feel like I have a gift in me where I can assist people and talk to people. And it was people just in the middle of the night just needed someone to talk to. If they hit you up, answer.
Yeah.
Sometimes these people just need an ear. It is just that little gesture goes a long way for some people. So it was to the point, it was just too many. I was like, I can't do this on my own. So I'm going to definitely open that back up when I can get more assistance with it, because it was like,
hell yeah.
I got inboxes from here, and the people were like real life issues. And I would direct them to sources and things like that. Yeah. Like, this is just the kindness of my heart, because it's like, I know that's what I dealt with. So I'm telling you what I've done to try to overcome things. I'm trying to assist you. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. Yeah. Like, I'm seriously, if I'm going to do it again, I need the help, because I'm telling you, it was people just hitting me up at any time. Just like, I had to close it down. I was like, I just don't want to be, I don't want somebody to be dependent on me through a page and they hurt themselves because you're not there for me. So it's like, I didn't want to offer it anymore. I was like, okay, I can handle this. This is a couple of them, but it just started. People really, truly need help. And I was doing it for free. Absolutely for free. I was going to make it a nonprofit and do a whole deal with it. And I still want to keep that going and offer services.
Yes.
So,
and now you absolutely have help. So
thank you. So I'll definitely will. Anybody, personal stories, anything that you can contribute, I will actually get that started back up if I can definitely get the help. I just didn't want to disappoint people, but I still want to honestly help people get through this. So, I'll take your word on it, Jay. And anybody that wants to offer that, if you have therapy, if you studied this and, anything you can offer and contribute, hit me up. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Nikki, if you got to reach her to get to me, let me know, but let's like, this is serious. This is serious. And I did it definitely for my daughter. I definitely did it for my daughter. It pushed me even further, because it's like, it's right there under your nose sometimes.
Yeah, it makes me want to do more. Like, that does not sit right with me. Like, you hear that all the time. It's a hashtag that don't sit right with me. It's a joke. But this is not a joke for me. That does not fit right with me, that somebody thinks that they have to end their life in order to escape. And I can't deal. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't just sit here and just do nothing.
Exactly. And Jay, you are perfect, because you definitely got your things going on. So it's like, I that's what I'm bringing to it, my personal, because sometimes people don't really understand, and they can just read a textbook and tell you about the steps to do it. But when you're personally going through it, and you can tell them, this is what I do. And maybe it might not work out right away. Maybe readjust it and do something else. That personal touch, they's like, what, I just appreciate you. I've gotten so many, I appreciate you just doing that. It humbled me, but I just couldn't handle it on my own. So I would definitely go ahead and look into it again, but on that note, people, we're going to definitely bring this subject again. We're going to have a whole show about it, because I just see that everybody just need to kind of get some things out. And we see you. We appreciate you. We definitely do.
Thank you so
much. She needs that, you guys. Just be supporting. Just understand.
This has been the worst week of my entire life, and it's not over yet.
You being here helped her. So thank you. We appreciate you. And, but we're going to go ahead and end this on the night, because it's late in Georgia.
Okay.
But guess what? Follow Lush Exchange anywhere you can find us. Facebook, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, look, we're trying to get to 1,000. So hit that subscribe, that notification bell, so you won't miss us, because you're going to learn something from each and every episode.
And do me a favor, everybody who's still watching right now, please hit that share button on this live feed, so that other people can watch too, and maybe get a feel for what we do. Maybe they'll be on next Wednesday when we're on, and who knows what the hell we're going to talk about.
Exactly.
Vote.
Vote,
Jesus,
please vote. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I don't care.
Because I don't know about Georgia, but early voting ends for Texas October 30th. I think it's the same for Georgia. But if you can get in now, Thursday or Friday or Saturday, I don't know if it happens on the weekends, or Monday.
No, I think early voting stops on the 30th, from what I know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please vote. Please, if you're registered, get your ass out there and vote. We need to change. Like I said.
Exactly. Oh my God. I don't care what your political party is, but just vote.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care, but vote. Don't talk shit and you didn't vote. You. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, yeah. Till the next time, share this stream right about now, and we out.